Okay, let me see if this is working. Test, mic. Okay, it should be working, and I have the mic updated. I think it should be working, right? Um, yeah, I'm just checking the mic here. Mic. There we go. Yep, I think it's working so much it worked before, so I'm just gonna do a mic check and then start the video. So this is the plane we'll be flying today. You guys can get it off of flightsim.com right now. It's a basically a version for revamped version of the well-known Project Open Sky um 747 with new textures. I think a guy in one of the groups I was in was talking about creating this. So basically there is a let me see here. It's not really that big of a package. It took me like 3 minutes to download. So I just thought I'd show you the test flight. So basically you get this is the plane. It's definitely higher quality than the older Project Open Sky 747 in terms of what I would think. Sec. In terms of what I would think it would be. So, hang on a second. Uh, yeah, okay. Just wanted to check something that one of my friends texted me. Um, so basically, it's the same model from what it looks like. I haven't flown it yet, so this is going to be a test flight. And basically, it looks like the same model. I haven't seen anything else new. It looks like it has everything on it. Just the texturing on it. I mean, if you look at it here, it just has new um textures like up here. It just looks better compared to the older model, which kind of looks a little duller in my opinion, probably. Um, if you go on Project Open Sky, but it's the same model. I mean, if you go on, let me see if I can go on Raikou real quick and show you Raikou, and then show you guys the model differences here. Airplane. If I go to Boeing, isn't it? I think it's down here somewhere. So this is Raikou. Also, they create base packages as well. Um, there's the Poseidon. All of these planes are really good. I download from them a lot, especially this one. It's probably fun to fly. And what they also do is if you're a big fan of Air Berlin or Emirates or anything like that, they create fleet packs as well. So basically, it's the same. Looks like it's pretty much the same model. Um, I would think because it's 2020 as well, there's a lot more that they could do now with the computer technology that we have now and the texturing technology that we have now, um, compared to what it was back in 2004, 2002, I believe, when this plane was created by them. This is also updated as well. So, I mean, if you go way back to the Project Open Sky archive, um, it's just small. It didn't come with any of this. I'm pretty sure. I think Raikou works on the base model, the whole base model adds some shine to it, as well as all this other stuff, updates, repaints. Does not come with a cockpit, virtual cockpit though, but you can see the texturing in some of these models, fan blades. I mean, the fan when started compared to the default 747. But yeah, it's pretty much. I don't think it's pretty much updated. I mean, I'll go back to it. You guys will see it pretty much, and yeah, it's pretty much. I think it's actually probably a little updated compared to. Let me get this thing started now. Compared to was what it was before, compared to what they created, compared to what like the effects and stuff that you could do now, compared to what you couldn't do back in 2004. And there's more people. It's easier to probably create models now than it would be in 2004, 2005, 2003, somewhere around that era when these planes were. When Project Open Sky created these planes, and that's the only way you could probably get them. Project Open Sky is no longer a company. If you go to Project Open Sky Archive, you can get the site's still up. You can get, I think, the 777s, 76s, including the whole 74 family and the whole 737 family, besides the 200. I think they created the up to the from 600 and up, and they created the Airbus A330 and A340 as well. Those are also from the flight. But I just saw this, and this is pretty much new for me. And I will have the screen up in a sec. I just did not install this plane yet. So I just literally downloaded it like a half an hour ago, so or something like that, like literally a short while ago. So let me just get this set up, and then I'll have the webcam up shortly. Now, I wouldn't say like this would be. Oops, hang on a second. I wouldn't say that this would be a plane to replace, because replace with the 747 that they give you, but it would be definitely a plane to have in your right now. From what it looks like, it would definitely be a plane to have in your hangar. And compared to playing on X-Plane, let me just delete this again, just make sure this is all the files here. Actually, I'll just delete that and then keep this. I think that's all what we need to do. I would definitely keep it in your hangar, especially because this plane apparently is going to be more compatible from what I've read. It comes with GSX, Ground Service X configuration, so you can get Ground Service X on there if you want to. I don't. So I'm going to delete that. And the effects are pretty much the same. Open Sky Beacon, Open Sky Wing Custom. I think that I should add that. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, so that's fixed. I'm just trying to update this real quick. Check files I can delete. Check files definitely models 747B 111 TTG90. I'm just checking everything. Because default panel, but as expected, I'm pretty sure you can switch it, and there is panels out there where you can switch the panels. This is just test, like I said, sign to any conversions to anything in this plane besides take away the check files, and I'm just checking right now to see if I deleted anything that I'm supposed to have in my recycle bin before I delete those files. It's very easy to apply to and very fun. I mean, the detail compared to somebody who would create this, there's many libraries out there too, um, as well. So, like many different libraries, not for this specific model, but if I go back, and let me see if I go back. Okay. And actually, it's going to be a 1 hour test flight, and then I'm going to do a test flight near to um, Miami because I actually forgot I had to go do something like an hour. So just a quick test flight, and I'll do Boston to Miami or something like then the later today, probably at like 1ish, 1:30ish. I'll be streaming again. Let's see, model. Everything's in there. Okay, and the effects are right here. Okay, good. I can get rid of those or next those. Um, yeah. So I'm just putting the effects in the effects folder right now, and we'll have the game up shortly, as well as the screen up shortly. Okay. Listen, voice 7. It should not merge with anything from what it looks like. I mean, it might, but did this merge? No, I don't think I have the 100. No, but didn't merge. Cool. So it might merge with your older 747s. I would just take it out, just make sure it doesn't merge with the older 74. Depending on the time per flights, we might just do the white version down to Miami, but again, I'm not sure. I know there's probably some light effects from what it looks like. Some wing light effects from what it's effects. Beacon nav gray. I don't know what that's for. I'm just gonna leave it. Effects folder, and then go to plans. Now go back, and then go to here. The beacon light, I believe, should automatically say I have it. Yep, that's what I did. Okay, skip files. Yeah, so if you have the regular beacon light for I'm actually going to turn the effects up as well for you guys. If you have the regular beacon light for the Project Open Sky 747, then you should already have it in your if you had the Project Open Sky 747 in your sim, the one from Project Open Sky, not the one from Python, or not the one that I just showed you, then you should already have the Open Sky underscore beacon dot fx effects. That's from the older one. You do not need to replace it. It's probably going to be the same effect. So let me just open up the flight simulator here, and then we'll get the stream up. once we get the game set up. We're gonna be flying from Kennedy to Kenny Kenny Airport to what's that airport called? Boston. And I can actually what I can actually do is do the same flight just so to show you guys that everything works. Do the same flight there, do the same flight back, and then do the same flight there. But instead of like do the same flight but with different textures, but instead of going from Boston back to KJFK, I could go from Boston to oops, what happened there? I could go from Boston to Miami. Let me just get this set up. It loaded something, but I don't know if it correctly loaded. So I just reloaded, canceled that, and reloaded that, and now it's up. So let me see if I can find it. It's probably in Boeing. Boeing 727 74. There she is. Okay, so basically the 777, it's basically the 777X. So basically the 777X paint, that's what the 747 100 texture is based off of, and the second one is based off of the original, the rollout colors, and the third one is not showing up. I don't know why, but you should have two of them. I didn't check that as well in the thing, so that might just be a paint kit or something that they gave you. But I'm not sure about that. So let me just get this plane set up. And you will hear the engine sound, and then I'll turn on the camera or the screen. Shut up, Max! Okay, I'm actually gonna open my window. It's on here. Hang on, guys. Oh. Actually, no. I'm gonna do that. All right. Okay, so I just plugged in Kennedy. We're gonna go out gate heavy. I don't know how sound is. I don't doubt there's probably gonna be any sound, but I'll definitely check that out. Oh, did they just update? No, they looks like they use the same fan blades. We'll see once we get in the game. Okay. Yep. Only gonna be doing a half an hour flight. So that shouldn't matter. Fair weather. I mean, 2.5 hour flights. So it is overweight, so I'm gonna just change the payload. Whoa, that's an overweight 7-4. So let's fix that real quick. Just fixing the weight real quick. And actually, you know what? Yeah, no. Because it's going to start anyways. So let me do this. So this is all good. Weight looks good. There's nothing else changing anything. No. Okay, good. Fuel and payload's good. Change fuel. Center tank. I always put it up to 100 even though I don't need to. But it's a lot easier to fly and explain fuel-wise than it is in FSX. So we're going to do 100 in center tank. Because it's just, I think, gross weight. So if you don't know how to convert gross weight to percentage, then it's kind of confusing. That's why I put on 100 every single time. Okay, let me see if I can get this. Actually, yeah, let me start the thing real quick here. And then we'll get heavy gate. Okay, just making sure. And Flight Simulator is also a thing. So if you have Flight Sim as well, whether or not the older or the newer Flight Sim, like Steam, if you have Steam or FSX, both sims are constantly a thing. So don't feel like you need to get explained. There is a difference between both of the sims, but very like both sims are still updating, and both of the planes are still getting. Both of the sims are still getting updates in terms of their models and everything like that. So this plane does not have any sound. Awesome. I think I may add some GE sound into it once I start the next stream. Yeah, there's no sound in it. So let me just do a wheel test. Yep, wheels work. Okay. So everything looks good. Before I show you guys. Everything does look good. Besides the inside, there's no inside detail, but that might be it's orange instead of it being having the wheel detail, but I don't know if the actual what are the flaps down? Oh no, the flaps are not the shape of the wing. Duh. Hang on guys, I'm gonna show you guys in one sec. Actually I'm gonna do my test flights all without sound. It's just easier than to give you guys the base model of everything, then show you. So let's see. I think I've done this on full screen, right? I don't think I've ever done it like this. So let me. Yeah, I think have I done it on full screen? I think I've done it on full screen. Just give me a sec to get the camera up. Yeah, I've done it on full screen definitely because I don't remember this. Okay. Just opening up the program. Now, plane looks good, honestly. I mean, I would fly it. Definitely. Just, it's going to take a while to open. Just give it a sec. Or it should be already open, is it? There we go. Yeah, it should take a few minutes to open up, and we should be able to do all the flights. Continue. No. Continue without upgrading, yes. Okay, so I think I did do this. I can minimize this, I believe, as well. Okay. So now let me auto detect, I think, game. There we go. So now it's going to auto detect the game once the game is open. What the heck? Okay, it just switched my view here, but that's, I think, normal. I just think that's the game doing that, not the actual plane. So don't worry, plane's fine. It just switched my view a little bit. But we're gonna put this full screen and see if we get full screen on the video. Let's see. Go my YouTube real quick. Okay, that's not what we want. Just give me 1 sec. I gotta make the screen that's not what we want. A lot bigger. I could easily fix that. Just give me 1 sec to fix that. Okay. So that was this. There we go. So now I just need to make that and do that. Can I stretch out this way or no? No? Alright, let's just put this in the. I thought you can get a bigger screen. Now let's see how it looks. Oh, no, that's off. Hang on. Let me see if I go to desktop what it does. If it will do it bigger. I think it will if I hit. Let me see. Just some see. Not showing desktop. Now if I do this, I'll just show desktop. Hang on, I'm just watching the video, just make sure. Now let me. It should work if I do it this way. I just forgot how to. Here we go. Okay, so that works. That's what I did. All right, guys. So that works. I can go. Yeah, it definitely works. All right, now I can go over here, and we don't need clearance because I took everything out here, airplane wise, to get full scenery in my game. So we can turn on light. Oh, I gotta turn on the light effects for you guys. I gotta turn on the effects section here. Well, the traffic is up other than that. Boats, airline traffic density. No, this is no airline traffic. There's no general aviation. There's airport vehicle density. Let's put that up. And ships and ferries. Let's see if it does anything when I do that. And then we do graphics. No. Okay. Just gonna hit OK. Get this updated. Slide update real quick. Should automatically. There we go. You'll see more airline or airport vehicles and ships now and airplanes. So let's do that. Okay, that should be updated. There's our tug. And it looks fine. Just a little glitch, but I don't mind it at all, actually. But that looks a lot better. All right, so now we just need to put up the, not the order, but the, real quick, change the, where is it? Settings, display, general. No, it's not in general. I've done it before on here. I don't know why it's display. Aircraft. Scenery. There we go. It's under scenery. High. Special effects. High. I don't use ground scenery shadows because for some reason Juliana has like this weird pole looking shadow on it, and there's nothing there to indicate that there's a pole anywhere. So I took those ground scenery shadows off. Okay, let's fix this. Should automatically put in the light effects and special effects as well. Just give it a sec to do that. And then we will get in the flight. This is in 4 as well, so it might take 15 minutes to get to each airport. I'm not sure, but let's see once we get in the air. Okay. So we're going to push back now and take off from 3-1 left. This is the light effects. Let me turn the lights on for you guys. Oh, cool. So it's actually a light and it's not like a light light. It's not like those big it's not like, I guess the light effects are I'll turn on at night after we're done showcasing them all, but it's not like a bright like red circle. It's actually a smaller light, I think, from what it looks like. So we're being pushed back, engines are on. I'll shut the engines off when we get to when we're done with the first video, so you guys can see the engine shut down. It should be the same thing, but actually that does look a needle there. Okay, so is part of the hump. Okay. Now let's push back a little more because this thing takes a while to turn. And it looks like there's light effects on the engines too. Let me just, I'm gonna hit a, oh, not, okay, I got one. Okay, let's stop that now. And Why is this thing under me? There we go. So as you can see on this, there's this guy added all the airlines that were getting the 747 when it first rolled out, or all the airlines that ordered it. So we got Lufthansa, British Overseas Airlines, Company Air France, American United. I believe that's Iberia, National. I don't know what that is. Eastern Delta, Pan Am, Japan Airlines, TWA, Continental. I don't know what that one is. Don't know what that. I think it's Finnair. I don't know what that one is. Don't. That's KLM. I think that's Qantas, Swiss Air, Scandinavian Airlines. It's a color Braniff International. Let's go up a little more. Air Canada. I don't know what that one is. Don't know what that one is. Don't know what that one is. Don't know what the other one is. So basically, that's those effects. Now, if I put it actually looks a lot better in the detail that this guy put into it, and the flaps do look a lot better than the other one. A lot more cleaner, and see if there's anything under the flaps. Oh yeah, there is on that. Wow, that looks nice. There's the flap detail. And now we're going to taxi to the runway and prepare for takeoff. Okay. So I've also realized or noticed is when you turn, no matter what speed you're going, it turns. It's not like the when you turn, it doesn't go the other way. So you can make a sharp turn. And I'm going to run over this guy. I wonder if I ran over him. But turning is nice. I would honestly consider getting this model compared to the older versions just because turning is much easier to turn. And you're not going the opposite way of which way you're turning compared to the older model when you turn. So we should be able to do 2 flights. Well, we only need to do 2 flights actually because the other one isn't in there. So I'll try to get 2 flights in. Then I'm gonna make another stream and show you the how compatible this plane is with a long flight, if it fails or not, in terms of tests and everything, in terms of the flight duration and all that. So we're gonna do that. The wheels look nice, the engines look nice. I would totally fly this. So this is the 777X paint on the 747-100. Despite the engine logos, Pratt & Whitney engine logos, that's the only thing that's different. I'm going to use a different engine sound as well. I have, I believe, GE90 engine sounds. They're realistic to the Sin 4. That's why I'm using them instead of using the default sounds or the older sound version that they created for this. I'm going to use some real 747 sounds. Also, the older version for this for the model. Let me just put these flaps up real quick. The older version for the model does have a freeware sound, so I'd rather have more of a realistic 747 sound and than a freeware 747 sound. That's my opinion. You could probably play in whatever sound you like, but I'm gonna put the flaps down again. 2, 3, 4. So just put down 4 notches of flaps. And or if I go into the okay. Oh, that's nice. This is not on the 747 100. This is an add-on. You see right over here. There's some oil markings from what it looks like. That was added by the guy, it seems like, that created this model, as well as some effects you see like right here. And if I go, let's see these views. Yep, it's on the other end too, as well as right here. This one talking about the oil or the black markings. That's cool. If it's on the, and you also get a wheel view. I'll show you the views real quick. Yeah, those fan blades definitely look better than the older ones. Okay, I can't even read that. I mean, not that. So here's another view. I go over here as well. Show you the riveting, as well as the flaps and engine. So I guess that's just a way of showing how fast the engine is going. Last time there was no fan blade effects on here, but now there is. In the older one, it's just a more, I guess, there's no detail on the fan while it's running. It's just a circle with like different colors on it, like different shades of black, I think. Let's see what else they give you. Oh, okay, that's old. That's already known. That's already known. So those are the effects. Okay. And they don't give you, so I gotta actually place that because the panel that they do give you is not compatible with the game. Let's see if the wheels do what they're supposed to do. Ooh, they do look at that. They turn the wheels in the back to get a better turning radius. And let me line up for takeoff. Leave these lights on. We have time for one flight, and the other flight I'll just leave from Miami. So we're going to use the 747, the actual rollout send for in the next stream to Miami. That's what we'll do. Test flight and test to see if it doesn't crash the sim. This is compatible for Steam as well as FSX. I believe this is more compatible for FSX compared to the other one, which was only compatible for mainly FSO4, but was able to be played on FSX. You can see the weights that they added on the side of the wing here as well, because they were having shuttering issues, so the plane would shake, the wings would shake at high speeds, so they added weights on the end of them to prevent that, as well as if it was to create too much turbulence on the wing, the wings would essentially fall off if they didn't add the weights on the side in high turbulent landings. essentially high turbulence or high speeds, the wings would essentially fall off. I think that's new too, like the back of the engine effects. That looks new to me. Yeah, that was new too. I think it's because of the panel though. Yeah, it's bouncing around like that. V1, rotate. Yep, that's because of the panel. Just make sure we get in the air. Positive rate, gear up. Nice move. Gear retraction. This does actually look a lot better. Whoa. Nice turning compared to the older one. Slow down a bit. Okay. Move flaps out. Until we get out of this turn. Let me give you a wider view of this. That should be better. Show you some wing effects or some wing details. It's supposed to be a wing view, that's why the cockpit's like that. There's not supposed to be an actual. You can see the cargo, I guess. I guess that's on the old ones. So I'm not sure, but you can also go like this if you wanted to. But I like how it's not just like plain and see the tail if you want a tail view, I guess. I like how it's not like plain, like some of the models only show the wings, but this actually shows the cargo area where they would put the cargo if they had any. But let me go over more and get back to the view here. Let me go back to. There's no cockpit. I gotta add one. I'll probably add another cockpit for the next flight too, which will be at probably 1:32 o'clock ish Eastern time. Put these flaps up now. Add more power to the engines so we can climb. He added effects too when you put the flaps out. You essentially descend because of the difference in wing. Yeah, less wing out, so you don't fall as much. Also, an interesting thing about the 747 is what you'll see once we land. The 747, when I gotta climb, hang on. If you guys didn't notice, the let me just climb a little bit. The 747 had the 400 version, the 300, 200, 100 version of the 747 had all flats where it's just like a flat coming out. This thing had the 747 400 added like space between each flap part, so like winking it through, and basically what that created was a more of a floating plane, so it created an actual better flight dynamics at low speeds because you could float longer rather than with the older flap setup. So basically, um, it basically helped the aircraft float longer or fly slower, essentially, with the newer flaps on the 747 400 compared to the 300. The 747 400 could float longer and fly slower because of those that flap difference in how the flaps were made. And we are overspeeding, so I'm going to slow down. Again, I don't have sound, so I may overspeed several times. This does actually look better. Okay, put that down. Let me see what I have here. In terms of the air brake effects. Not really much. I just want to test those. I never flew heavy in so long. I've been flying actually 737s a lot. I never flew a 747. I think I've flown a 777 recently, or downloaded one. I haven't flown a heavy in a while, so it's kind of a different feeling in terms of the plane's more heavier than a 73. So it's a little more slower to climb. Yeah, and we're definitely doing the stream at 1:30, so 1:30 to o'clock ish. I'll be live again. It will just say test, probably durability test, um, or something. Sim test basically, or sim compatibility test. That's what it'll be. So it'll be the same name. Well, not the same name. I'm going to shorten it a little bit, but it's going to be if you look up Boeing 747-100, update Boeing 747-100 version 4, and then it's going to say send to compatibility test. Because what's interesting is if you're doing a flight, the sim can randomly crash on you, and that's due to, I think, the model not being correctly set up for that sim. Okay, I got 15 minutes, hopefully, before I land. I'll land in like 15 minutes. Or I might jump in the, or I might just do that and mute this mic while I because there's no sound, so mute this mic while I land so I could do that thing I need to do at 12:30 or in 15 minutes. Basically, the 747 looks good from what I'm seeing right now. I mean, there's a little bit of um difference. Like I can leave it. This is all off autopilot. I can leave it like this, and the only difference slowly you'll see in the back is that it should pitch up or pitch down the trim. And that could be because of the wind too or whatnot, but I think I flown way before. I've flown other planes that just stand like that through the 787 I have that recently updated that has you can leave it for however long and it stays straight. Could probably be that it's a lighter aircraft too. I'll probably land within 15 minutes. I mean the airport's right up here anyways, so I have to keep trimming this plane out. It's definitely better than like the Elton 11 that like Historic Challengers created. That thing is like so hard to trim out. What? Hang on a sec, guys. I just gotta check something. Oh crap. Give me a sec. Just gotta check something again. Email. Let me put it on that. Leave it like that for a minute. Gmail. I'm gonna check. Oh, fuck, they just sit down and subscribe me. It doesn't look like it. And was this for October 30th? Okay. This is okay, I got it now. Alright, never mind. I just thought I was I'm unsubscribed from something, but I'm not. So they could see it pretty much stay straight. I mean, I didn't put it all up. I just level it out. We should get there in time because the airport's right up here, anyways. Right up here somewhere. Let me join that. That's all old. Okay, that's for tomorrow. Oh, sorry guys. I was just got an email for the thing they do at like 12:30, and had to check that just to make sure anything changed, or if something changed but didn't. So I'm gonna land pretty soon, and then oh, by the way, this is not real world weather. So I'm gonna basically land on the wrong way once we get to Boston. It's declined a lot from what it looks like. I may actually do it while um do that stuff I said playing at the panel while I'm doing the other things, so I can have it set up and have an earlier stream for you guys. I might do that. Again, if you guys are watching this, I'm not watching the chat right now, so if you any comments or anything that's on the chat, if there is any, on the live chat, I will respond to them after I land in Boston. This mall definitely looks nice. I'm definitely flying it. Probably a KDFW as well. Oh, and also I found this really cool site. If you go, I forget what it's called, but I'll show you guys. I'll open it up next stream and show you. You can pretty much type in the airline and the flight number and find out what the tail number is of that aircraft. So if you flown on an aircraft, but because of restrictions on Flight Radar 24 as well as FlightAware, and it doesn't give you the tail number because it doesn't. It's you have to pay to get the tail number on the plane, or on the you have to pay to see the tail number on the site on FlightAware. So basically, you go on this site and you could type in, let's say, American Airlines, or um, but let's see, type in the airline and the flight number. So American Airlines 1674 or something like that, or 15 something, and then it will actually give you the flight number of that aircraft and the future flights of that aircraft as well. So it's actually a pretty cool site because I wanted to find a friend's flight and what town number they were on. So I could put it on the plane that they flew on, like the default model. You could change the town number on the default to 73. So I wanted to change that, and I have actually put the tail number of my friend's flight on the actual plane that my friend flew on. So make it more realistic when I do the flights in the future. I might actually get two different American Airlines to put two different tail numbers on them, maybe. But as you can see, we're getting close here. I think it's right over here. So we're gonna land on the south side over the I think it's lights or radio towers that I usually come over, and I usually try to get really close to it because I want to see how close I can get to it without hitting it. So far, I think I've only hit it once, possibly. If not, I've never hit it so far, regardless of what plane I've flown over it. So, I mean, you can go around it as well, but I love using that wrong way because I love the fast descent after it. Because you're not, I mean, you would be lower generally once you, if you go on the right side instead of the, left side on approach. See if I still have fuel in here. She seems light. She seems like she's. Yep, still feel good. Actually, I like this paint scheme. They should have done this on the Sun. I think they did do this on the E, but actually, I like this paint scheme on the 747. It looks nice. Okay, let me get this nose down. Little bits. There we go. It's gonna want to climb. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna mute this mic, and because I'm gonna land this plane in 5 minutes, so I'm actually going to mute the mic shortly, and in like 4 minutes, if I don't land, and then just finish off the stream. In terms now, I'm gonna say thanks for watching, and I won't have the mic on in about 4 minutes. So thanks for watching, guys. I just wanted to show you the new updated model of the 747-100. I will be streaming at about probably 1:30. At this landing, the stream will end, and I will be getting ready for the next flight, including adding 747 GE sounds to this plane as well. I should be fine. Oh no, wait. Yeah, there's probably no way I'm gonna. Yeah. So let me actually get this set up. Okay, so I'm gonna unplug the mic now, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll be still flying, unless they notice, which they shouldn't. But I'll be still flying and showing you guys the landing as well. So thanks for watching, and I will be on again at 1:30. I think this is the